Eep to the nth degree for several reasons. Is it because my birthday is in a couple of days? Nay, I don't want to turn 23. I'd rather be 22 forever, the way that God and Taylor Swift intended. Eep because a bunch of booktubers and I are just living the life right now. We're just living the dream. Disney Hyperion came to us, and was like, you guys like Percy Jackson. Guess what? What is it, Disney Hyperion? Well, the 10th anniversary of the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series is coming up. Oh, that's right. You know what that means. Party, 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 party! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because it's Percy Jackson and the Olympians, guys. It's one of the books that like really got me into just those long, exciting adventure stories. It's Percy Jackson and it's its 10th anniversary. 10 years, holy cow. 10 years. Oh, for heaven's sake, how old am I? But anywho, I got this really sweet box. Now, keep in mind, I haven't opened it yet. I cut the tape. Because last time I did this, I was dangerously close to, spilling, blood, which would have been exciting for you, less so for me. So let's see what they sent me, because I'm pretty excited about it. Last time they sent me all kinds of cool stuff. First, a letter of sorts. Everything I need to survive a summer at Camp Half-Blood. Weapons not included. That's okay, Disney Hyperion. I have my own weapons. Be sure to check both the main compartment and the front pocket of your backpack for all your gear. Ooh, I got a backpack! Hot dang. I love this backpack. One can never have too many backpacks. I already have 3 of them. An orange one with Yoda on it, a blue one with like a cool leather bottom, but this is something special. Ooh, I got a whistle. I think it's a whistle. The heck are these? So I looked it up on the internet, and it turns out see? And then you listen to your music. Make sure to put the left in the left ear and the right in the right ear, or else you're an animal. And you just... It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. A button. I love buttons. There's a box. Oh my gosh. I haven't owned one of these in like, gosh, it's been like 10 years appropriately enough. Sweet. So people know that I have been the lightning thief for 10 years now. And then I'm opening the main compartment now. Aw, yeah, son. Okay, this is very good news for me, Disney Hyperion, because guess who just got her water bottle stolen? No, I'm not even kidding you. It was a free plastic, like this big water bottle. I seriously, I left it alone for 5 seconds and it was gone. And it was like, I hope whoever you are out there, if you watch my videos, I hope you enjoy that tiny little plastic water bottle that was slightly cracked at the top by the way. Because, that's what you get. You take my crappy water bottle, I get a better water bottle because karma loves people who don't steal. Best birthday ever! Look at that. Oh, it's so orange. I love it. And then nothing else. Nothing else in here. Oh, nope. Disney, you the best. There's another thing in here. Oh, you're kidding me. I love special editions of books, especially when they all come together and they're all the same size and it makes a nice little picture. It's just... This is especially exciting because my copy of this series, all of them honestly, are just falling to bits and pieces. Because I love them very much and I've pretty much destroyed them, but I do it out of love. Dude, okay, so there's a couple things you need to know about Right now, we're just all having one big celebration. This is 10 years of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, one of the most beloved children's slash young adult kind of series ever by Rick Riordan. Plus, there's the additional series, the Heroes of Olympus, which was also as popular. This is a huge legacy. Rick Riordan, wherever you are, this is something to be proud of, okay? There are people who have these on their shelves next to Harry Potter who love them as much as Harry freaking Potter. Like me, for instance. You just need to understand why this is a big celebration. This is like awesome. This is awesome for the readers and it's awesome for Riordan and it's just like, I don't know, it's just one more really great thing to see happening in the world. And so we celebrate. So basically, here's how we're gonna do it. If you want to tweet about this, talk about how much you love Percy Jackson and the Olympians, reread the books, celebrate your own way, make a blue cake, I've done it. Eat blue things, whatever, doesn't matter. Tweet about it, and then put like that hashtag, and then read Riordan. Because we're all in this together. This is one big 10th anniversary party. And I'm not trying to brag, Rick Riordan, but you wouldn't be here if it weren't for us, the adoring fans, so we deserve to party with you. What was that? You wrote the books? You should get credit for writing the book? I mean, yeah, there's that one tiny detail. That being said, there's a new Rick Riordan ebook. I'm going to put the link below so you can take a look at that as a part of the celebration. It's called The Demigods of Olympus, an interactive adventure. So it's like a customizable adventure story, except unlike Goosebumps, I'm assuming, you don't get eaten by aliens at every single turn. So like I said, I'll put a link below there. But that's not the only reason why I'm here. We are going to celebrate the 10th anniversary of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, starting with talking about my top 10 favorite moments in our beloved series. And we're gonna talk about this, and there's gonna be conversation, and you're gonna have your top 10 moments, and I'm gonna have mine. Reminiscing all around. It's a joyous event. So lean back, kids, and stay hydrated because I'm about to knock your socks off. I could do better than that. Stay hydrated because at the end of this video, you're gonna be thinking to yourself, what am I waiting for? I'm gonna reread these books. I don't feel good. I don't feel good about that. Number 10. There's this really precious moment in The Lightning Thief where Annabeth says something along the lines of course you're my friend, seaweed brain. This is a wonderful moment. It's the beginning of just a long, amazing relationship between Percy and Annabeth. And that relationship is like one of the top 3 reasons why this book is so wonderful. It goes from just silly to this wonderful platonic relationship based out of respect to this wonderful romantic relationship based on respect, and it's just brings a tear to this reader's eye, honestly. It is such a well-written relationship, and honestly just an example to all writers out there. Number 9 is the actual Battle of the Labyrinth in the Battle of the Labyrinth. So this was the first real battle between demigods and the bad guys pretty much ever, technically. And it was when things started to take a really drastic, dark turn. We may have been happy-go-lucky readers up until this point when we realized that, shoot, people are actually gonna die. Riordan was not shy about it. It was such a good part to read as somebody who was keeping up with all these books. Like, and it really set the tone for the final novel. Number 8 was Percy's battle with Ares. Okay, I don't know if you guys are with me on this one. When I first started reading these books, I was a little bit concerned. A lot of you started reading these 10 years ago when they first came out, and you were around Percy's age. I was a junior or senior in high school. So I was worried. I was like, this is about this 12-year-old kid. I haven't really read a book like this since Pendragon or, Harry Potter, and like, how do I know he's not just gonna be kind of a wimp, and I kind of want a little bit of action in there, and then boom, defeats Ares. It's an amazing part. It really shows Percy's power, and better, his potential to become even more powerful. And it just feels so good. It feels good. Feels good to see Percy slam down Ares. Number 7 was the battle in San Francisco. Specifically, just the parts where Percy and Annabeth hold the sky. Like I said, I feel like the series is all about like drastic turns, and this is when you start to realize that our main characters are going to suffer a lot. Yay! Yay. Number 6, the damn snack bar. Okay, so the damn snack bar is one of the most hilarious parts in this entire series, and I love that it's kind of created a link between all the readers. Like, we may make references that other people or other readers don't understand, but we always understand the damn references. Number 5, Percy and Annabeth's kiss in the Battle of the Labyrinth. I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, I wasn't really sure about Percy and Annabeth. I wasn't sure where they were going to go, and I was really nervous about it. I was like, are they just gonna like nod at each other at the end of the day and be like, remember that one time we may have had a crush on each other, but we don't anymore? That was silly. But no, Annabeth made dang sure of it, and it was just perfect. It was a wonderful moment, and we just knew. From that moment on, we knew that something beautiful was starting. Number 4, Annabeth trying to swim to the sirens. I don't know if I'm totally alone on this, but for some reason this part really spoke levels to me about Annabeth's character, and it struck a chord in me. Just Annabeth's hubris and the things that she wished for and the lengths Percy would go to save his friend, and it was just, I don't know, it's probably my favorite part of the Sea of Monsters. Number 3, the battle on the bridge. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite parts for a lot of reasons, such as it's my favorite battle in the book in terms of fighting. I love all the campers coming together and rallying against Cronus and Percy being crazy powerful and all that awesome stuff. But there's also a really great line, and I don't know, I'm a Perciveth shipper, you know, just like, okay, like 99.9% of us, okay? But it's not the reason why I liked this line. Basically, Annabeth gets hurt and Percy says something along the lines of, you know, step back, no one touches her. It's the first time we see Percy actually be, like, legitimately protective of his own. And I don't think it's just because, oh, he loves Annabeth. I think it's kind of him starting to step more and more into his leadership role. We see more, especially in the Heroes of Olympus, that Percy has a really large leadership role to fill, and he feels responsible for everyone. It's not necessarily right, and it's kind of sad, but it says a lot about Percy's character, so it's a really powerful moment. Number 2, bathing in the river Styx. So there's a lot of reason why this part is awesome. For one thing, Nico is one of my favorite characters, and I like the lengths he goes to make sure that Cronus is defeated, and I like that Hades is involved, because Hades is probably my favorite god in this series, maybe other than Apollo. But the fact that Percy would go to these lengths to defeat Cronus, and the fact that he sees Annabeth pulling him out of the lake as his lifeline, you know, like trying to get back, and it's just, it's a really, really good solid turn and a really, really good solid Greek tragedy, so to speak. Percy is literally living a Perseus life, a Greek hero's life. He's doing so many things that Greek heroes did, except the difference is he kind of gets a happy ending. It's kind of nice. Number 1. Okay, you saw this coming. I'm sorry, I can't help it, alright? I got feelings about characters sometimes. It was the best underwater kiss of all time. I don't think I have to elaborate. No. So tell me, what are your top 10 favorite moments in this series? Like, trust me, there's way more top anything moments. I had to narrow it down best I could, and I also didn't include Heroes of Olympus because give me a break, we would have been here for hours. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so happy that, you know, Disney Hyperion reached out to me because this series, I love this series. It has inspired me to read more. It's, you know, really set a standard for me in terms of adventure in novels and characterization and romantic subplots, and it's a great series. I love Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I was gonna take a selfie, but I can't. Alright, you know what? We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Say Percy Jackson!
Happens every day, no matter what you say.